Two more men who have gone into that tournament. I'm referring, of course, to the Georgia Tag Team Champions Ivan Koloff and Alexis Smirnoff.
You know, Gordon Soley, it's not like Smirnoff and Koloff to go sticking our nose in other people's match or decisions in other people's match. But what we've seen out here with Superstar and Wrestling 2, he did not break the Cobra hold by himself, first of all, and it was after the bell had rang. So Superstar should not have to pay no $3,000. Now I want to talk to the people out there and to the wrestlers out there. They are making up a United States Tag Team Wrestling tournament, right? With a big cup like this and tag team belts. Well, Smirnoff and Koloff have been training extra hard because we realize what teams there are around this area, and we're going out for the United States Tag Team Championship belt, and we feel we can take them. Because we are the greatest athletes in this country or in the world today.
Well, may I just say this, that after tomorrow night in the Omni, you may no longer be the Georgia Tag Team Champions. You're facing the Minnesota Wrecking Crew.
Let me tell you something, Gordon Soley. The Wrecking Crew of Ole Anderson and Lars Anderson have got the reputation of being the greatest team around, in this country at least. Well, we're going to go out there and prove to the people Sunday at the Omni that we are the #1 team, because we are going to out-wrestle them, embarrass them in front of their people, and we are going to keep our title, show the people that we are the greatest. Right, Roger?
Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match will be one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Tag team introducing first from Russia at a combined weight of 520 pounds, the Georgia Tag Team Champions, the Russian Bear Ivan Koloff and Alexis Smirnoff. Koloff and Smirnoff, the Tag Team Champions. Their opponents from Riverdale, Georgia, weighing in at 235 pounds, Marvin Turner. His partner from Marietta, weighing in at 265 pounds, Big Bill Dromo.
Big Bill Dromo, Marvin Turner going up against Ivan Koloff and Alexis Smirnoff. And as you've probably seen on your screen, a group of the fans here have a large American flag. They've been displaying an obvious defiance of this Russian duo. That's Smirnoff out there, caught a good arm drag takedown by Dromo. Dromo catches him again. Big Bill Dromo taking him off his feet. Dromo has Koloff in trouble out there, and Koloff has left the ring. Smirnoff now back into the ring against Big Bill Dromo. Dromo with the brown trunks. Tag was made. Koloff moves in, has a side headlock, but Dromo makes the tag with Marvin Turner, and it is Turner now catching Koloff in a side headlock. Smirnoff caught him, boot to the side of the head, a snapmare that took him off his feet into a head scissors. Referee checking those shoulders. Turner caught. Trapped in a tough position, no question about that. Into the ropes, and it was Koloff after the tag. No, sir. Turner powers out before the count of 3. Koloff keeping the front face lock. Turner escapes. Gets the arm drag and twist, but again the tag was made. And this is where Smirnoff and Koloff are such a dangerous combination. They tag in very rapidly. Turner was trying to reach out and tag that time. He's blocked by Smirnoff. Keeping the pressure on now. Smirnoff keeping the wrist locked, and it is Turner who would like to get over and tag up with Big Bill Dromo if he could. And before that count of 4, it was Koloff who had tagged in. Coming down across the midriff of Marvin Turner. Catches him again. Big Bill Dromo over there still trying to make the tag. Turner is caught again by both men. Again, they do this just before the 4 count. They keep themselves within the legal boundaries. Smirnoff setting Turner, brings him up again. A high suplex that has Turner in a lot of trouble. No, sir. Came out before the count of 3. Snap there. Again, the tag is made with Ivan Koloff. Koloff down with all 240 pounds into the midsection. Turner again trying desperately to get over and tag. Missed as they tried to tag. Turner continues to be in trouble. Again, Turner on the canvas. No, sir. Again, he misses that count of 3. A rear chinlock now by Alexis Smirnoff. Turner breaking free, but the tag again was made, and it is Koloff back in there. He gets the tag. Big Bill Dromo moves in. Koloff was not aware of it, and Dromo lets fly. Dromo pounding away at Ivan Koloff. Big Bill Dromo, originally from Canada, has Koloff way up a high backdrop. Tag is made. Dromo powered off those ropes. Caught coming in right over the heart. Dromo again caught in his throat. Alexis Smirnoff. Dromo getting out of the way, makes the tag. Marvin Turner moves back into the ring. Koloff missed with a wild right hand. Turner has him. Koloff again. With a high backdrop. Turner again powered off. Turner again moves in on his man. Whips off the ropes. Turner caught by Alexis Smirnoff. Turner coming up. Smirnoff has made the tag. You see now the kind of teamwork that Koloff and Smirnoff have put together. Koloff catches him, makes the tag very quickly. Smirnoff over that top rope into the ring. Again, they make the tag. Brings him down inverted. Count of 3, and it is all over. It is all over. And so that combination continues to prove to be extremely tough, very aggressive. The Georgia Tag Team Champions, Ivan Koloff and Alexis Smirnoff. And they are still obviously irate by the fans who have brought that large American flag here to WTBS. Let me take a moment now, if I may, to talk to certainly one of the most erudite gentlemen in professional wrestling today, one half of the Minnesota Wrecking Crew, Lars Anderson.
Thank you, Gordon. It's my pleasure being here. Well, this is a very rough team of wrestlers here, the Russian team of Ivan Koloff and Smirnoff. But my brother Ole was Ivan's partner. Ivan was his partner, whichever. And he knows every move that Ivan can possibly make. So I feel any time that we get in the ring with this particular team that we'll come out on top. I mean, that's my particular philosophy. I'd like to say something about the U.S. Tag Team Tournament. You know, like, I'm very proud of the fact, you know, that I'm a professional wrestler, and I'm very proud of the fact that the Anderson brothers team, you know, is one of the finest teams in professional wrestling. What is this? You want to get in there?
Well, that's the one talking there.
You want to get in there?
Yeah, you're getting something out there.
Gentlemen, this is not the place, and you know you are subject to a suspension. All right,
But
so...
most of all, I'm proud of the fact, you know, that I'm an American. You know, and like, if my brother and I should win the U.S. Tag Team Tournament, we definitely will represent that title as Americans would. This happens to be a Russian team. Anytime,
on the line.
You'll notice that there are 4 pinholes here. These are the holes that the arthroscope was put through to get various angles in the knee. Now,
Well, there you have it, of course. Since that time, you've totally recouped, but it was just a week later, after that report was given, it was a week later that you and I were in this very position, standing here, and we were talking about your leg, the condition it was in, and, of course, that time you were still on crutches, but you were feeling very confident.
Yes, I started going up and down steps. Like I said, I started out, you know, from the day he let me out, I got on the crutches and walking and everything, and right here you'll see where Idol tries again. You know, he ain't going to give up.
All right, let's take a look at that interview.
Well, hold us for a second here, and we'll just take a couple of strolls up there. I'm trying hard, giving it my best to get it loose. I'm working on it all the time.
And Tommy Rich moving over there. You see him moving a lot better than he has been, and going up those steps. Certainly, that's very, very encouraging, and that's something that I think all of us take totally for granted, of course, is that capability of walking up and down steps. And I know what Tommy must be going through, but he's, as you can see, he's getting a lot more flexibility in that knee and in the entire leg, building up that muscle. Oh, wait just a second.
Just a minute. You know, that's really touching, Rich. That really warms the cockles of my heart. You know what I think, Rich? I think that injury is nothing but a fake. I think that injury is a phony. Do you know that it's a fact that you never held on to a title for more than 5 or 6 days at one time? It's a fact. You ain't nothing but a coward. You don't want to give me a title match. You don't want to give me a return match. That thing is a phony injury. You ain't no hurt, and you ain't nothing but a phony. You come from a whole family of phonies, and that's all I got to say.
Wait just a minute now. Tommy Rich has been flying married into that ring and a full body slam, and this... Rich, I don't know how much injury he suffered here, but Austin Idol is trying to go for that figure 4. And if he gets that figure 4 on, Tommy Rich is bound to be laid up for a long time. And, of course, Wrestling 2 broke that one up in a hurry, and thank goodness he did, but it didn't take much of a man to Pearl Harbor you from behind.
That's Austin Idol. That's your whole thing, brother. You pick your spots. Anytime you see your shot to jump in, that's like you got the belt from 2. It took 3 guys to do that. Well, Idol, I want to tell you something. I've had a long, long time to think about it, and I'm not hurt no more. I'm not hurt no more. That knee is completely ready to go, Idol. You know, for 4 weeks, 5 weeks, I've laid up. You said I couldn't defend my belt. Well, I beat Killer Khan. I've defended my title since then. I beat him. So, Idol, I'm going to tell you something, brother. I want to tell you something. I hope you're somewhere listening. You know, just like I said, you can take so much, you can get pushed so far, but then that's it. You got, you know, it comes a time you got to stand up and be a man. Well, it's my time now, Idol. Just like I said, you know, I signed my contract to wrestle Harley Race. Well, you knocked me out of that, Idol. And right now, as far as I'm concerned, the biggest match in the world, or you know, I feel like all these people here, they're all behind me, and the biggest one in the world.
Tomorrow night at the Omni, you've got your chance.
That's exactly right. Austin Idol, tomorrow night, Easter Sunday, I finally got my chance, you know. You talk about big matches. Well, this is the biggest one I've ever had. I'm going to prove myself to be a man. Idol, I'm coming after you. And I want you more than I've ever wanted anything in my life. And at the Omni Sunday night, you better be ready for one heck of a fight, because I ain't coming to wrestle. I'm coming to hurt you like you're hurting me at the Omni. Idol, you better be ready to go, because I'm ready right now, brother.
What have you? Austin Idol is here.
I heard Tommy Rich out here whining and moaning and groaning, and it actually made the humble one shed tears from my eyes. And you can look right here. This is the crying towel that actually made tears come out of Austin Idol's eyes because of Tommy Rich's big sob story. Now you're talking about, everybody's talking about the Idol being a bounty hunter and that I'm jumping in on people's matches. Well, let's show the other side of the story. Let's show what Tommy Rich has been doing. You've got the film. Let's see the other side of the story now.
Well, I would assume you're talking about the one time that certainly Tommy Rich did what he had to do. Let's take a look.
I'll tell you exactly what I'm giving this man, the whipping that his father wouldn't give him when he was a baby. I'm going to take a belt to him like you would any other dog, and that's all he is. Now, is that your champion? Wrestling 2 has been running roughshod in the Georgia area for quite some time, but I am the first man in Wrestling 2's wrestling career.
Right now, sir, it looks to me like you're trying to strap that belt around the leg, just the way you injured Tommy Rich and put him out of action.
And look at that. Look at Tommy. Well, everybody's sticking their nose in my business. But look at the man has knocked me completely out. I'm unconscious at this point in time. But look, even still, I did not relinquish that Las Vegas leg lock. I did not. And at that point right there, I will guarantee you, just as sure as my name is Austin Idol, just as sure as I am the prettiest man that ever walked the face of the earth, that Wrestling 2 was screaming, please let me go. I quit. I give. I quit.
Oh, I find that difficult to believe, sir. First of all, you said you heard him say, I quit. Wrestling 2 has never quit. However...
He said I quit. I heard him say I quit.
All right, now, it was just a short time later, in fact, on March 22nd, sir, that you came out here, you made the statement that you had challenged Wrestling 2 to a match. And you said the minute the challenge was made that he suddenly, very frightenedly, left the building. Okay? We found out later what the situation was surrounding the circumstances his leaving the building. Also, suddenly, a person appeared in the ring who appeared to be wrestling number 2, and in fact turned out to be not to be wrestling number 2. Now, all of this ties in with the World Heavyweight Championship, the fact that you want the title match, Wrestling 2 wants it. Let's go back to that moment in time,
Let's
please.
go. Let me see it, too.
And Austin Idol up on that second rope, crashing down. And I'm beginning to wonder if that, he doesn't seem to have the same kind of, he's caught in that figure 4, but he doesn't seem to have, he's conceding. Well, I can't believe that. I can't believe Wrestling 2 would ever concede. I absolutely cannot believe that Wrestling 2 would ever concede. Austin Idol, I just beginning to have some doubts here about this entire situation. He didn't seem to have the...
You saw it all right there. Everybody saw what happened there. And they didn't just see it in Georgia. They saw it in Alexandria, Louisiana. They saw it in New Orleans. They saw it in Chicago. They saw it in Knoxville. They saw it in New York. I made the so-called legend give up. I made the so-called legend quit. He screamed. I heard him scream. I quit. I give. You are the best. You are the master. There's Wrestling 2. Look at him.
That's the thing that has...